Hey guys, it's me Zen. It's Monday and I'm just relaxing here at a friend's house, chilling out. And I decided I was going to talk today about a field of dreams. You know how we first start out the weight loss journey, everything is wonderful, everything is beautiful, it's all great. And you know what? It should be. It should be great. It should be fantastic. There should be so many good things in your mind if you're just starting out. And that's not to say that there won't be to continue on, because there's so many great things about this community and about the world of weight loss and being healthy, feeling good about yourself, all these things. So my thoughts today are about the field of dreams. The field of dreams are all those things that you have in your mind, of things that you wish for yourself and you want to happen for yourself. And some people make those in the form of the boards. They made the boards for themselves. And I really think those are great. Mine is here. It's in my brain. And I really don't know if I've really shared that much about mine. But I have all those great things in my mind that everyone else has. All those flowers, all those trees, all those beautiful places. And of course, I picture myself then sitting in the middle of it. Needless to say, right? Well, as I've gone along, here I am, almost 19 months on the 15th of June. Yep, right before my birthday. I'm going to be 19 months post-op. And my field of dreams is still there. And we just don't want to let our field of dreams turn to this. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I am crazy. You already knew that. But I'm just saying that there's so many things and bumps along the way, that things that can come up and things pan out differently than what we thought sometimes. And, I thought my weight loss journey would be over a long time ago and that I would be at my goal weight and all those things. And it's a little bittersweet, I have to say. But I'm happy that the journey has taken some of the turns that it has. I've met some really wonderful people along the way, and I am really happy about that. And for all of you guys who support me, I really appreciate that more than you'll ever know. But the Field of Dreams has in it, in your mind, all the things that you've ever wanted for yourself. And that here it is, we wrap so many things up in this package. And we say, yeah, that's the way it's going to be. But it isn't always going to be that way. There's so many things in our lives that we just don't have control over. We can want to be a certain way. We can work toward it. And yes, sometimes we can get there. And sometimes we have other goals that we're trying to meet, and we can get those too a lot of the time. And if not all the way there, we can get most of the way there, and we'll be happy. Maybe. Sometimes we just have to push through, and we have to modify our goals. And we have to take stock of what has changed in our lives for the better. And what can we do to change the things that aren't better? So I know for myself, I'm working on a lot of those things that aren't better. And I'm happy for the things that are better. And I sure don't want my field of dreams to turn to that pile of shit, for sure. That's just not really the way I see it. But when we have to sometimes take stock and say, okay, maybe I'm not going to get to my original goal. Maybe my vision of my fitness, my thinness, or whatever is not going to be what I thought it might be. Well, there's a couple ways you can look at that, right? You can look at it half full or half empty, as always. You can say, okay, my life is going to be a green pasture from here on out. Well, for the most part, right? And for the things that we can't control, we just have to go with it and pick ourselves up when we fall down, have us and our friends to brush us off and say, okay, you're still okay, you can keep going. And the disappointments that come along, we just have to smile and try to get through them. The hardships of life, all those things affect our field of dreams. But that's not to say that they shouldn't be there, that you shouldn't have them. You sure should. And I hope each and every person out there listening to this message will keep their field of dreams alive. Never give up. Keep going. All those cliche remarks are very, very true. Because remember, we are the captain of this ship. Nobody is behind the wheel but us. And we have to grab a hold of the wheel and steer the boat in the direction that we want to be. And even if we don't land at the most luxurious, beautiful, palm-infested harbor, and we come across something like this instead, we just have to turn a blind eye to that and say, okay, the boat's in the wrong place. I got to get back at the wheel and turn this sucker around and take it down the street, another direction, knock on another door, beat those doors down if you have to. Do what you have to do. We can't hope that others are going to make it happen for us. We have to each take into account our own lives, our own circumstances, what we're willing to do, the sacrifices that we're willing to make, and how much does it really matter to us. Okay, guys, I don't want to ramble too long, but those are my thoughts for tonight. Take care.